You know how when you swallow your spit and
yeah,
it goes down the wrong pipe?
Oh yeah.
Sup bros, my name is fucking Kianadallama, and today I'm gonna show you my vinyl collection. And it's a really small collection. I have like 9 of them, but it's something. So the first vinyl I ever got was Sounds Good Feels Good by 5 Seconds of Summer, and if you know me, you know that they're my favorite band of all time, and I love them so much. I got it from my friend for Christmas. Thank you, Sydney. I love you. I think it's the Urban Outfitters Urban Outfitters edition, which is why it's the pink and yellow color scheme. So this is the front of it. I really like the design. It's very abstract, I guess you could say. I don't really know. And then the back is the track list with all of the songs on it. When you take it out, the first thing you see is a picture of all of them. It's a baby pink color, and I really like it. This is probably one of the only colored vinyls I have besides my other one. My favorite song off of this album is Outer Space / Carry On. That one just touches my heart deeply. And okay, I got a lyric tattooed from it. Don't call me fucking crazy. I love the song. Music is okay. I got it in September of last year. Learned from my mistakes. My U got fucked up because I didn't moisturize it. I'm sorry, Nicole. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. You know what? Mistakes happen, and I don't regret this tattoo at all. Next, the next record I got was Straight Outta Compton by NWA. And this is the 20th anniversary edition. I'm not really sure what that means. I mean, there's extra songs on it, so it's probably that. So the front is just this album art of all of them, and the back has a track list like most vinyls do. It's a 2-sided 2-disc, so there's 2 discs and then one side, the other side, switch it. It's really irritating, but you know what? That's how it was in like the 70s or the 80s. They had to deal with that shit. When you open it, it has the track list again, and it has this picture of them. And on the other side of it, there's all these headshots of each and every one of them, and it has like their history on the side. It's really long. I actually haven't had the chance to read it. Kind of don't want to, but I think I should. Yeah, I don't know. There's bonus tracks too on this, so I really don't know what to choose as my favorite song off of the album, but excluding the extra songs, I'll say Fuck the Police, because that's a pretty iconic song, and if you haven't watched the movie, you really should, because that scene, I think it's in Detroit, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the greatest fucking scene of the whole movie. It was the dopest shit. The next record is Nothing Personal by All Time Low, and this is the front of it, and the back looks like this. It's kind of like the 5 Slots one where it's just one single sleeve, and on this side of it, it has this art. It's really, I don't know how to explain it, but it's pretty cool and I like it. There's a picture of Fetus Them. They look so young with their emo fringes, and I don't know what's happening with this curls, but it's whatever. My favorite song off of this album, probably Stella. It's a really good song, really upbeat, and that's my jazz. The next album is Lonerism by Tame Impala. They're my second favorite Australian band after 5 Seconds of Summer. I think Australia just has amazing talent. Anyway, this is the front album art. I don't really understand a lot of album art. I feel like I should look into it because it's really interesting. But this is the back of it with the track list. There's all the lyrics and all of the songs with these cool looking trees in the back. My favorite song off of this album is probably Feels Like We Only Go Backwards. I found out about this band through Tyler, the Creator, because he mentions it in one of his songs, and I was like, who's this? He has a great music taste, so I'm gonna look him up, and that was a really good decision. Yeah. The next album I have is The Getaway by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it's kind of similar, but different from their old music from like the 80s and stuff like that. This is the back of it. I don't know if it looks right on the camera.
That's the fox's tail, no?
The fox's tail ends here, and the fox is on this side of the album. If you took this album and kind of curved it into a cylinder, it would just connect. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Good eye, Nicole. Good eye. there's a picture of all of them. They're like probably the coolest old dudes I've ever come across. I like that they started making music again because they're a really good band and I really like them. It has just the songs and the lyrics on it too. Come on now, buddy. Get back inside. Don't be shy. Bring that out here, boy.
Bring that ours.
My favorite song off of this album is probably Sick Love. It's just a really feel-good song to me and I like the bass line. It's A1 from day one. I don't know. The next album I got was Take Care by Drake. I was obsessed with him since maybe the 5th grade and still am. I don't know about his new music, but you know what, that doesn't matter. Let's not talk about that. You all know this album cover if you listen to Drake. It's a gateway open. It has the track list with, oh, these aren't lyrics. This is just who produced each song and stuff like that. And a picture of him, is that smoking a cigar? Yep, smoking a cigar. Typical Drake. My favorite song off of this album, that's a really fucking hard question because I love this album. The Real Her, because that song is just so sad, so emotional. And you know what, honestly, if you listen to it, you're probably gonna cry. What made it even more emotional, one of my favorite dancers, Ian Eastwood, made a choreo to that. So watch that, subscribe to him. He's my fave. I love you, Ian. If you watch this, probably not, but you know what, just gonna throw it out there. This is my daddy, maple syrup, yeah?
Hey.
I'm sorry, Lauren. The next album I have is Melophobia by Cage the Elephant. This face on the album kind of freaks me out, but you know what? That's life. And then when you pull this out, it's the same thing as the album art, just on paper and lighter. My favorite song off of this album is either Cigarette Daydreams or Telescope. I like both of them because they're very calming and it just helps me do my homework sometimes. Yeah. Next, second to the last album is Don't Panic, It's Longer Now by All Time Low. And this is one of my favorite albums by them other than Dirty Work. On front, it has this really cool artwork, this cartoon zombie thing and this monster. And on the back, it has a picture of all 4 of them again. Not Fetus this time, but Alex still kind of has a fringe. It has this, and this is super cool. I just like the animation of it and how it looks. This is so hard to take out, I don't know why. This vinyl is actually white and maroon marble pressed, and it's not plain black, so I really like it. My favorite song off of this album has to be A Love Like War featuring Vic Fuentes from Pierce the Veil because it's just... Yeah, his shirt says boner. Humor for 12-year-olds, okay. Last but not least, I got American Idiot by Green Day, my favorite album by them, my favorite punk rock album of all time. It was a Christmas gift from my friend Sam. Thank you so much. Even though I saw you buy it for me right in front of my face, it's still the greatest gift ever. I love it so much. On this side it says love, and on this side it says rage on the knuckles. I really like that, and I like the look of this photography. It's really focused in on these 2 very specific concepts, rage and love. Those are lyrics in Jesus Loves Suburbia. That's, whoa, whoa. My favorite part. It has the songs written, probably scanned straight from the journal of every song in this album. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it so much. On the bottom here, I'm pretty sure this is a picture of Billy Joel, and this looks like a postcard. I'm pretty sure it's a part of the concept. I don't know, I didn't really do my research on this. My favorite song off of this album, I mentioned it earlier, is Jesus Loves Suburbia. It's my favorite Green Day song ever. Part 4 of the song, which is Dearly Beloved, that's my favorite part. It's just really good. It's like a 10-minute song, but it's worth listening to for the whole 10 minutes, just sitting there and taking it in. This was my vinyl collection. All 9 of these beautiful albums mean so much to me in each and every individual way that they possibly do. And if I get more, I might update it, so stay tuned for that. Bye. Bye!
Your fave cool girl out.